Over of the Metropolitan Police Department. D.C.'s Attorney General filed a lawsuit in federal court today, arguing that the administration is abusing its limited temporary authority over Washington, D.C., and infringing on the district's right to self-governance.
And this all comes after U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi moved to consolidate the Trump administration's power over D.C. police by shifting decision-making authority from its police chief to the head of the DEA. NBC News senior White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez joins us now from his post. So, Gabe, the judge in this case just announced that she will hear arguments from both sides at 2 p.m. this afternoon. What are we expecting in court today?
Yeah, that's right. And the judge will expect to hear, essentially an emergency hearing after this lawsuit was filed this morning by D.C. officials. And we're also hearing in a sworn declaration from D.C.'s police chief that this is, in her words, a dangerous declaration. Now, city officials had been, up until this point, mostly striking a cooperative tone with the Trump administration over this takeover of the Metropolitan Police Department. Essentially, they were trying to make the best of what they saw as a difficult situation, but trying to use those federal resources to tackle crime. Well, last night, as you mentioned, Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, removing the command structure and installing the DEA administrator, Terry Cole, is in charge of MPD, essentially wiping out any authority that the police department had. Now, overnight, city officials have been huddling and have filed this lawsuit this morning. D.C.'s Attorney General saying that it amounts to an affront on home rule, which is what the D.C. would pass in 1973, what governs authority here in D.C. And the D.C. Attorney General saying that the administration's unlawful actions are an affront to the dignity and autonomy of the 700,000 Americans who call D.C. home. Morgan and Vicky.
Which, let's go back then to the beginning, Gabe. I mean, why did the nation's Attorney General Pam Bondi strip the D.C. police chief of her decision-making authority in the first place?
Well, look, this is part of the Trump administration going after some Democrat-led cities that they feel are not doing enough to prevent violent crime in their cities. Even today, the Attorney General sending a letter to 33 jurisdictions trying to prevent sanctuary cities, what they call sanctuary city policies, really across the country. Now, I spoke with President Trump yesterday in the Oval Office and asked him about this. He said that he did not have any concerns that federal agents were being pulled off other assignments in order to do this here in D.C. And he argues that this so far has been successful and that this could be a model for what the administration wants to do in other cities across the country, Morgan.
Gabe Gutierrez, Forest Hair. Gabe.